This is a list of my 10 worst experiences with werewolves. First up, there's this guy. Now, I never interacted with him directly. He sent me his resume, which included all of the bullet points that you can see on the screen. And it's not a bad resume. As you can see, he makes a lot of good points. But of course, I really couldn't hire him because he wasn't really quite qualified what we were looking for at the time. But it still counts as an awkward or bad experience for me. Uh, this guy, um, again, not the worst experience. He just thought I worked in the store and wanted me to help him find an item. I get this a lot because I wear a necktie. But when I explained to him that I didn't work in the store, he apologized, and it was really not the worst experience. Now this number 8, this was kind of a bad experience. It was in a bar, and he came over and we were talking, and it was actually a pretty good interaction because he was in a band and he played keyboards, and he talked about that, and that was actually pretty cool. This really wasn't a bad interaction at the time. Where it kind of became a bad interaction is when he came back, and he was still talking about his band, and he just would not let it go. I think he had some CDs that he wanted to sell, and it was kind of a drag, where he had a show or something. This guy, it was same bar, seemed really, really, really drunk. He growled, and then he sort of looked like he fell asleep for a second there because he was so drunk. And then he woke up and he just started growling again. And frankly, I left at that point. So still kind of an interaction as far as that goes. Now this guy, this is a bad experience, a sad story. He was in a no-kill shelter, and nobody was taking him home. And I think this is probably one of my worst werewolf experiences. This guy again thought that I worked in the store, and again I tried to explain that I didn't work in the store, but he didn't seem to accept this, and he got kind of upset, and he said he was going to talk to my manager, and it was a pretty awkward interaction altogether. I don't know what he was looking for. This guy, it was awkward because I just happened to run into him when he was changing, I guess. And I also, the awkward part was I wasn't sure if he was changing into a werewolf or back into a man or what have you, but he was going through something, and I just caught him at a bad moment, and I shouldn't have been looking. I shouldn't have been stared. I should have just left him alone and turned around, but I just never seen something like that, and I wanted to see where this was going. But an awkward moment overall, and I feel pretty bad about it. Terrible. Yeah, this guy, I just interrupted when he was eating, and he, again, that's on me. He's very awkward. I shouldn't, I think he felt that I was just staring at him or his meal or something, or I had, some opinions on it, and I didn't mean to, be shaming him, whatever he was doing. This guy, again, I was just going for a walk, and I think I just walked right into his home. I think he lives there. And so that was super awkward. That's all on me. I feel really bad. This is a terrible experience, just very upsetting. I don't think. And again, this is probably my worst experience with a werewolf. The worst of all is, so this guy, yeah, because the hand, I thought he was waving. And so I waved, and then he was basically, he was looking at me like, "Who are you?" Yeah, and it was just a terrible experience. It was the worst experience I've had with werewolves. Anyway, those are my worst werewolf experiences overall.